Hi, so today I received my Cosmetics order. I ordered 2 of their new Cosmic single eyeshadows and the stick bronzers and the stick blush, and also one of their serum blush. So today I'm just gonna try this product and see how I feel about them. So first is of course these. I am most excited about these Cosmic Pearl Dewy Eyeshadows. These look so pretty on their, like, the photos, the videos they have done. Basically it looks like something that we don't have. So I bought 2 of the, I think they have 6 color, if I'm not wrong. They will give you a earring if you purchase these shadows as a gift. So yeah, it's a quite nice earring. It's very cute. So the eyeshadows, I bought 2 shades. One is this STARCHILD. It's a rosy shimmer Luna. One of the reasons I bought this, other than it's pretty, is they said this product will never dry. I think on their official, like, post on their Instagram account, it more looks like a texture of the, you know, the ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow. Those are very pretty, but they dries very quickly. If you're not closing the lid very tightly, it will dry like in like 3 months maybe. I really want something that's similar to that but never dries. It's almost the size of a blush. Like, this is the Clinique Pop blush. They are like the same size. And also this contains 3 grams of eyeshadow, and this is 3.5 grams of blush. So it's almost the amount of product of a blush. So now let's swatch it. It's not as soft as the ColourPop formula. ColourPop is more of like, I don't know, if you press it, you can almost reach the pan. This is very creamy and soft, but you can't like reach the pan just by pressing it. Swatch. And this is the STARCHILD, the rose shade. So pretty. And I'm just gonna apply with my finger. And when I deposit the color, I'll take a brush to blend the edge. So for a one and done kind of eyeshadow, it has to be a combination of like a shimmery or like metallic sparkle with a base shade. For this formula, I feel like it has less of a base shade as I would like. So even though it still works as a one and done kind of all over the lid eyeshadow, I might still have some like other matte shadow to blend the edge, because the base shade is not enough, as at least for me, but it still works. It's just maybe a little bit easy to be a little bit patchy, not because of the formula is bad, it's just the base shade is not enough. But still, it looks very pretty. It looks the same as it is swatched And that's kind of hard because a lot of shadow, when you swatch it, you are using way more product than you would on the eye, so it looks better. But with this formula, it's not. It's equally as pretty as it is in the pan and swatched. I'm taking a little peachy matte eyeshadow from the It's a Mood ColourPop eyeshadow palette. Yeah, I think adding a little bit of blending shade just make the edge more seamlessly. So for this eye, I want to try to apply with a brush. It's not picking a lot of product on the brush, I think. And normally this brush picks a lot of product with it. Yeah, I think it's just because of the formula. It's more of a wet formula, so the brush just gonna the brush is just not gonna pick up enough. Let's try with a fluffy brush. Oh, actually, this fluffy brush is working better at picking up the shadow. So this is a very, very light layer. I think this kind of look is still very nice and it's very easy. It takes absolutely no time to do this. So yeah, I think if you want a very light wash of color, you can still use a very fluffy brush like this to pick up the shadow and blend it. It's blended very nicely. There's no like patchiness or anything. Or actually, maybe if I would place a light layer like this and then apply with my finger all over the lid, I won't be needing any like a matte blending shade on the crease or in my crease. Now I look at the look I have, I actually don't think this is something that a powder eyeshadow cannot reach. If you have a very nice like shimmer metallic this kind of shade, I think you can easily achieve some sort of a similar look. So now let's try this shade, the Luna shade. Such a pretty shade and formula. I really like it, but I just don't feel like it's something I cannot reach with a powder eyeshadow. It's just I have to choose a good quality one. But with that being said, these are very beautiful formulas and colors. I'm impressed. Eyes are done. So this is the So Soft, there's no name on it. So Soft what? So Soft Multi FACEPLAY. And this is the shade Summer. This is the kind of shade I like. And it's a very warm bronzer. And it's so creamy. It's really, really creamy. You don't even have to put any pressure to have the product melt on your skin. And let's compare with some other bronzers. One of my favorite, Soleil Tan de Chanel. The Chanel one is much lighter and peachier, but I think it would be on the same color family. Yeah, So this is the Cosmetics one blended a little bit. I think it's just a little bit more red and a little bit more neutral than the NARS one. Not NARS, Chanel one. And this is the Refi bronzer in the shade Sand. It's a similar shade with the Chanel one. Yeah, I think they are quite close to each other. So now let's actually apply this on the face. I'm not a fan of like drawing some like lines on my face to blend it. I feel like it's very hard to control how much product you use and where you want to blend to. So I'm just gonna take a little bit with my brush and blend. It blends very easily. And the color, actually, it's not a cool toned color by any means, but it's also not very warm on my face. I feel like every bronzer looks less warm on my face, maybe because my face is very warm. I have a warm olive complexion. This kind of color is as neutral, as cool toned as I can go. And if a bronzer is anywhere more neutral or cool toned than this, it will be like a contour for me, and I have to be very careful with that kind of shade because it's easily to be very muddy on my face. Nice bronzer. The blush stick shade BITTEN, very dark shade. I got this shade because I don't have something like, oh my god, it looks like a lipstick. I don't have anything like this in my collection, and I think if I would apply this shade very sheer on my cheek, it would be a very beautiful winter kind of shade. Like the weather is cold and the natural flush you get on your cheek. So that's the look I am going for. So with this color, I'm definitely not gonna draw like the strikes or lines on my face because that would be crazy. So I'm just gonna take some from this swatch. And for this kind of very pigmented, very dark colored blush, I think the key is just keep blending. And I think it's a very pretty color. And it is what I expect from this color. It's very pretty. And also I feel like if I would use this blush, I don't need any bronzer. Because the color is like more of a darker color, it could be giving some dimension to my face without a bronzer kind of thing. So nice. I feel like it's because of the bronzer I put on my cheek. It's making this blush a little bit warmer. I would love to see how it looks just on foundation and no bronzer. But it works beautifully. Even though it's a very dark shade, it blends very easily and seamlessly on my skin. For my highlight, actually I want to try if I can use this eyeshadow as a highlight. Maybe that would be crazy, but I really want to try it. And it's actually kind of nice on my cheek, and I am using like barely any product on this brush. Kind of nice. Velvet blush lipstick. My overall thought on the products I have tried. I think these eyeshadows are very pretty. It really looks like a wet metallic shade on your eyes. With that being said, I don't think this is something that you couldn't get from other powder eyeshadow. You can just get a very pretty metallic powder eyeshadow and use it wet, and it will be giving like a somewhat very similar look. I don't think I would buy more shades from this. I hope they would extend the shade and do more like easy to wear but a little bit more unique shade. Like this shade, if they make this shade like a darker like a taupe kind of shade, it will be really pretty. Or even some more like colorful shades I will be like very excited for. And the So Soft like face sticks, they are very nice. They are very pigmented, almost like a lipstick kind of pigmentation, and they are like the name, the formula is so soft, and they are very easy to blend. They didn't get patchy. They are like all nicely blended. Even this very dark shade blended very nicely on my light medium skin tone. And also the earring they gifted in this order is very pretty, and I'm thinking maybe I want to get the one that's like, you know, the logo one. That one looks very pretty as well. Yeah, that's my thoughts on these cosmetics products. Thank you for watching.